यम लब्ध्वा च अपरम लाभम मन्यते नाधिकम ततः यस्मिन् स्थितो न दुखेन गुरूण अपि विचाल्यते. Hello friends, this is the 22nd shlok of the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Yam labdhva cha aparam labham, which means one who after receiving immense benefits, manyate nadhikam tatah, which means does not think much of that. Yasmin sthito na dukhen, which means situated in this even does not in sorrow. Gurun api vichalyate, which means even the greatest is shaken. So, in this shlok, Shri Krishna is describing how a person who has attained knowledge about the self, he stays happy in all situations, even if he attains something which is very, very precious as considered by other people. He does not really make much of that. And similarly, in even the biggest loss that a person attains, he is not really shaken by such a loss. So the point over here is that the person who is situated in the self, he lives a life which is quite stable. He is not shaken by even the biggest profit, and he is not shaken by even the biggest loss. So we have already understood in the previous two shloks how Shri Krishna has mentioned that the thing which is really worth achieving in this life is knowledge about the self. A person who has the knowledge about the self, he is the one who has gone beyond the senses, and who he is experiencing constant happiness all the time. Now, the reason why our happiness is disturbed is because when we attain something which is very precious, then we develop a sense of attachment to it, and we want to attain it, and there is a feeling of incompleteness that comes in us, wherein we want to attain that precious thing, and if we are not able to attain it, then we feel sad. Similarly, if we have attained something, then we all the time feel anxious that we might lose this thing, and because of this anxiety we feel bad. So the problem is that we wrongfully attach to external things, and we make a big deal out of them. Now, when a person realizes that, the source of my pleasure is not this external thing, the source of my pleasure is actually within myself. The source of pleasure is satisfaction, and my own true nature is satisfaction. So then, he does not really make a big deal out of these external things, because he realizes that if I will attach to these external things, then that is going to disturb the inner stability which is present inside me. So that's why he does not really make a very big deal out of external things, and he keeps a distance from them. He is not really very attracted to a very precious thing, because he sees that this is worthless, this is not the source of my pleasure, so he does not really make a big deal of that. And if he loses something, then also he does not make a big deal of that, because he's like, this thing was also not very important for me, it was not the source of my pleasure anyway, so even if it left me, that's fine. That's fine. So that is the situation that you should place yourself into. Then only you can attain everlasting pleasure. So what Shri Krishna has described in these shlokas basically is that the source of our true pleasure is the knowledge about the self. If we have the knowledge about the self, then we will have the right priorities. We will know what is really important. We will know that, we ourselves are the source of our pleasure. We ourselves is satisfaction, and satisfaction is the source of our pleasure. So such a person does not have any sort of a tension in his life, and he lives a happy life all the time. So that is what Sri Krishna tried to describe over here in this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.